Anthony Hardwick here with a Jackson Milton basketball player profile. I'm joined by senior and captain Camryn Mitchell. Camryn, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
And like I said, his senior year, it looks a little different than most seasons, but overall so far, how's kind of the senior season uh, going for you?
It's honestly good. COVID's definitely had an impact on it, but I think me and my team are definitely dealing with it well. So,
When you went through the summer and the fall and so much uncertainty of whether or not there'd be a basketball season, how did you guys, as senior leaders of the team, kind of try to keep this team together?
um, we just wanted everybody to have the same mindset. So we all know that it wasn't promised or anything, but we just kept involved with everybody on the team. So,
And now that you're playing and you get to have a season, how kind of you guys are handling every game, trying to capture every moment that nothing's really promised.
we just we play every single game like it's our last. So, yeah.
What were some goals that the team kind of set coming into this season that you guys wanted to really achieve?
My freshman year, we were league champions, and so that feeling, like I just really want that feeling back. So, we definitely have to make it far. We just want to keep playing and make it far in the season.
And what about some personal goals for yourself? What kind of goals did you set this season that you wanted to accomplish yourself?
Losing a lot of seniors last year, I knew that I definitely had to step up and be a leader for the team. So just being there for my team and showing them what basketball is about, really.
You talked about losing the seniors last year and now having to be a leader. What kind of things did last year's senior group kind of show you about how to be a leader that you guys are incorporating this season?
Definitely to be selfless. It's not about yourself. They showed me that. It's about just winning and playing the game.
And now that you've kind of come through this program and you're a senior, you look back on your career. What are some of your favorite memories with this basketball team?
Um, my freshman year was definitely one I'll never forget. We definitely went far in the season, and just my team that year was so close, and we definitely had like a lot of seniors. So just making it far, and Michelina Terranova got her 1,000 points, so that was just like something great to be a part of.
When you think about your time at that school, Jackson Milton, what makes you proud to kind of be a part of it and to represent that school system and to wear Jackson Milton on your chest?
Definitely the people that go there. Um, Everybody's so involved in the school, and it's just like great. The community. We're just like a big family. We're a small school, so I feel like that definitely has like a big impact on it. I don't see myself going to a bigger school. Like, yeah.
Talk about your coaching staff and what it's like being under them and what they bring to the program and what it's like being coached by those guys.
Um, I've actually had a different assistant coach every single year that I played basketball, and they filled the role so perfectly. My head coach, Pat Kenny, he is so dedicated to the game and cares so much about every single one of his players. Um, we have a game, and PK, we call him PK, but he goes home, he rewatches the game, and he gets the stats ready next practice, and it's just great to have him
And
as a head coach.
we all see PK on the sidelines. We know what kind of coach he is. Give us kind of an inside scoop on what kind of coach he is, maybe outside of a game or in practice and what kind of stuff he brings that maybe we don't see if we don't get into your program.
At the games, he's definitely different. At practice, he's so involved, and he is definitely one on one. He takes you one on one. He'll show you what you need to do or what you're doing wrong, and he just makes sure that you have everything under control.
If you had to kind of pick maybe one part of your game or even your personality or whatever it may be that he's helped you grow the most in, what would you say it'd be?
Definitely the way I look at the game or life in general. Um, Even when I was in 7th grade, he would come down to the elementary school when he's coaching high school and help us and get us ready for the high school.
What's it mean to have, you said he was the coach when you were in 7th grade and he stayed involved with that program. So going through the whole Jackson Milton program with the same head coach at the varsity level, what's that kind of do for you guys knowing that he's been there and he stays and that he cares about, what you guys are going through?
Um, I just have to say, like, it definitely helped a lot. Without him, I don't think that I would care as much about the game or anything really. He's just a great person, and it's definitely helped my high school, and especially since COVID, everything. He's definitely been a big part of that. So,
When you look at, you've talked a little bit about your freshman year, it was a great season for your program. What's the biggest difference between freshman Camryn and now senior Camryn?
throughout the years, I've definitely gained a lot of confidence. Um, my freshman year, I was scared to play varsity, but with my teammates and players helping me along the way, definitely my confidence with playing the game.
And you got quite a few young players on the team getting varsity experience. What kind of things can you kind of give them from your experience playing as a freshman and your experience of being on a successful program like that?
Um, they're doing great. They it definitely helps because I play other sports with them, but I I think they're doing great. They come in and it's not like they're freshmen to me. It's like they're just another teammate. It's like that.
You gave us a perfect segue into the next question. You're a multiple sport athlete, you play multiple sports. What's it like kind of switching mindsets between one season to another and what kind of advantages have you seen yourself from being a multiple sport athlete?
Um, I play once I step on the floor or the field. It's all about that game. I definitely play every single game like it's my last game. Um, just yeah, it's just whatever I'm doing that day. That's what I focus on. I don't really split up my sports.
Team chemistry is so important, and I'm sure your basketball team is as close knit as anybody. What kind of activities or things do you guys do to keep team chemistry high?
We begged the younger girls to ask questions. If they have a problem, they know that they can come to us just to keep like don't be scared about coming up or asking us questions. We're really close. I feel like that's such like a good thing about my team.
And one of the things, this is our first season covering Jacksonville and the YSN. One of the things we noticed really quickly that the athletic community is really close. It doesn't matter what sport you play. What's it like being a part of a school where every athlete is kind of behind everybody else and the athletic community as a whole is so close and tight knit?
Just knowing that somebody always has your back, whether it's a teammate or a parent or a coach, that's just a great feeling.
In COVID, you haven't been able to have the crowd and the people physically there supporting you guys. So, what kind of things do you guys do to kind of build up energy without that, crowd noise and the energy that would normally bring you guys up?
It's different. Our parents are doing a great way. They have signs or they're loud. The bench definitely stepped up. If they're not even playing, they're definitely making noise on the bench. The players that are in the game, we always make sure if they scored, we high five them, or if they're down, we definitely pick up their heads. It's just we're really close, so I feel like we don't need the crowd. It would be great to have one, but we're doing a great way with like coping with that.
Do you think the lack of crowd and the lack of external energy has made the bench's energy and the realization that the people on the bench have to be energetic a little bit better for this program?
Oh, definitely. The bench is focused on the game, but they always stand up and cheer the loudest they can.
A lot of people don't talk about the JV squads and the kids that are putting in work behind the scenes to get on varsity in the future or to help you guys in practice, get better. What kind of things can you say about those players in the program and the players that really do a lot of their work behind the scenes?
Without our JV, I don't think that we would be where we are right now. We're definitely hard on them, but there's more JV players than there are varsity, and so they just know that they have to step up, and we are hard on them, but they're doing a great way. They help us out a lot. We play 5-on-5 after every practice, and it's just they're doing a great job.
As a leader, you said you had to step up and be a leader. What kind of leadership qualities would you kind of categorize yourself as?
Um, I think that me personally, I just make sure that nobody's down. Um, your attitude, I feel like, is the most important part, or your mindset. So I just make sure everybody has like a good mindset going into the game, even if it's going to be a tough game, and we know it's going to be a tough game. I'm just the confidence. I keep their confidence up, and
I'm sure there are times when you need someone like that for yourself. So who's the teammate that can always get you up through the hard times, or maybe if you're struggling with something, then what's one teammate you can always go to kind of give you the confidence boost?
Um, I don't think I could say one person, but definitely another leader on the team is Chelsea Williams and Kylie Wilson. Um, this is our first year like actually playing together the entire season. And also Paige Grope, she's a sophomore, but she's one of my close family friends, and I could always count on them to.
With all these player profiles, we like to give the player the chance to kind of thank their support system and the people that have been there for them over the years. Just want to give you the time to thank the people that have been there for you.
I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I
you're
said
good.
with all these now I hear you. I think you cut off
Okay.
that last question. But with all these player profiles, we like to give the player the chance to thank their support system and the people that have been there for them through the years. So just want to give you the time to thank whoever it is you would like to thank.
All right. I have a lot, but I definitely want to thank my parents. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today at all. My grandma, she is at every single game. She makes sure that I have everything that I need. When my parents can't be there, she is. My friends, they're my biggest support system, and I couldn't do without them. Um, Also my coaches from volleyball to softball to basketball. They're my coaches, but they're also people that I could go to for anything at all. I'd also like to have a special thank you for my head softball coach my freshman year, Kelly Aubie. She's always seen the best in me, and I don't think I'd be the player I am today without her.
Now the holidays are coming. Before we let you go, we have to know some of your favorite holiday stuff. So let's start with your favorite Christmas song. What kind of Christmas song do you jam to the most?
I love Jingle Bells. It's just so upbeat, and I just love it.
All right. What about the favorite Christmas movie or TV special that you can always put on?
Definitely The Grinch. I watch that even when it's not Christmas. So.
Now wait, we have to be specific. Which Grinch? The Jim Carrey one, the old cartoon, or the newer
Oh, the old
animation?
cartoon for
All right.
sure.
I like it. Okay. And then what's the best Christmas present that you've ever received?
The best Christmas present. Hmm. I'd probably have to say last year my phone. I broke them. I break them all the time, but last year I just got the new iPhone, so that was definitely one of my
Awesome.
favorites.
Awesome. Camryn, thank you so much for joining us this week. We look forward to talking to you again real soon, and good luck in the rest of the year season.
Thank you so much.